Oh, the Sacramento Kings. Not everybody can be Rapunzel. Not everybody can be the Los Angeles Lakers. They have been the perennial laughingstock since, we'll say, the early 2000s, after the NBA literally rigged the league against them. Take that, sports bettors.
This video is sponsored by these nuts.
They set the record for most years not making the playoffs in the NBA, where 2/3 of the NBA make the playoffs. That is 60%. 20 teams nowadays out of 30 make the playoffs, and the Kings still struggle every single year. And with about a year and a half of glory making the playoffs, light the beam, De'Aaron Fox, MVP, Domantas Sabonis, good at basketball. They were like, all right, this is our year. We're going to go all in. Let's get DeMar DeRozan. He's going to be our closer, our mid-range assassin. He's going to complete the team. Send away Harrison Barnes to San Antonio. And well, the Sacramento Kings do what the Sacramento Kings do. First of all, De'Aaron Fox just quit on the team. It was good for about a year and a half to see him actually give up about basketball, see him actually try night in and night out. Well, that's gone. Look no further than giving up a 4-point play when you're up by 3 with 10 seconds remaining against the former laughingstock of the NBA, the Detroit Pistons. How does it feel that you replaced the Pistons as being bad? And so, as with any case in the NBA, the front office had a choice. Do you stand behind the guy who turned your franchise around, gave you the first 40-win seasons in decades? Or do you say, goodbye, Mike Brown, even though you're a mediocre coach, we're going to send you away because we believe in De'Aaron Fox? And they said, you know what, Mike Brown, get out of here. And everybody in the NBA did not like that. Pull up the freaking, what's it called? The Fallout meme. They said, Mike Brown, you're fired. Where have I heard that before?
You're fired.
And Mike Malone, I believe he was a former coach of the Kings for about a season and a half, too, before he got fired, said they have no balls. And you know what? I agree.
No class, no balls.
Not only did they fire the first coach to win 40 games for the Sacramento Kings in decades, not only did they fire the only coach to take them to the playoffs, not only did they fire the only coach to make the Sacramento Kings relevant for the first time in decades, they fired him over the phone. They'd send a text message and said, hey, Mike, don't come in tomorrow. That's it. Right after giving him a max extension, or whatever kind of extension coaches get, the Sacramento Kings are a perennial laughingstock. And unfortunately, that trend continues. Now, Doug Christie, a former Sacramento King legend, defensive stopper, kind of Bruce Bowen-y, the original, the Mike Bibby days, the Brad Miller days, the Chris Webber, Peja Stojakovic, Bobby Jackson. I love that iteration of the Kings. Is stepping up to be the head coach, but if Vlade Divac told you anything, it's former Kings legends are useless. So let's go over this team. De'Aaron Fox has officially quit on the Sacramento Kings again. And in the beginning of his career, I didn't blame him. They tried to draft his replacement in Tyrese Halliburton. They tried to draft his replacement's replacement in Davion Mitchell. They were a horrible basketball team with Marvin Bagley being drafted over Luka Doncic, with any number of situations gone wrong, like Boogie Cousins, who should be a Sacramento legend. And instead they shipped his ass away for pretty much nothing. Jordan McLaughlin, the only thing that's fun about him is that he has a laugh in his name. Other than that, he's a mediocre backup point guard. Devin Carter, useless second-round pick. Malik Monk has come on as a scoring stud, but he's 6'3". He can't defend. He's a secondary ball handler at best in the three-point fireball. Just like Kayvon Huerter, who's been hurt for his entire career. Came over and just could not stay healthy, and now when he is healthy, he's still struggling to get back to where he was before he got injured. Keon Ellis has actually turned it on, come around, been a great two-way guard for them. Top, we'll say 50 defender in the NBA, but he night in, night out guards the other team's best player, and you got to give some respect, even though he did get shook by a fake screen by Jalen Brunson. You have Colby Jones, another second-round pick that they invested in. Not a big fan of him. Mason Jones, disgusting. DeMar DeRozan, posed to be the savior. He's gonna come in and elevate the Sacramento Kings to the next level, except he's never been able to do that for any team that he's been on ever. Nice going there, Sacramento. Jay Crowder is here. I didn't realize he still plays basketball. Doug McDermott is here. Dougie McBuckets. I didn't realize he still plays basketball. Keegan Murray, the most disappointing number 4 overall pick in the history of basketball. Guess who scored the game-winning 4-point play? Jaden Ivey, the number 5 overall pick. Keegan was taken before him. He set the rookie record for 3-pointers in a regular season and then completely fell off this year. His shooting like 20% from the 3-point line. Confidence is at an all-time low. Skill is at an all-time low. Just things that happen when you live in Sacramento, California. And Trey Lyles has been honestly okay. I think 73 is a little underrating him. He's a fine two-way, undersized stretch 4, stretch 5 player. I mean, if he stars on your team, that's a problem. But if he's like the 13th man off the bench, you're doing pretty good. Isaac Jones, another nobody, and the center position. Let's go back to front first because that's how I like to do it. Orlando Robinson, the only good thing about him and his name is Orlando. He's another Miami Heat undrafted free agent who comes in, plays incredible for them, goes to another team and sucks. Look no further than Kendrick Nunn. Where is he? Look no further than Gabe Vincent. Yikes, look no further than Max Strus is actually pretty good. But the Heat culture have figured out how to take these undrafted guys like Drew Smith, he might be a second round pick, I don't know, and turn them into starting caliber players, and they go anywhere else and they're useless. And Orlando Robinson was a bright, young looking center and he just never put it together. Alex Len has actually been pretty good too. I think he's underrated here at a 71 overall. Thought he was out of the league, but found a good place here as a backup 5. Set some hard screens, attacks the glass well. And Domantas Sabonis, the 90 overall, is a little bit generous, but he is a statistical machine. He rebounds for them. He assists for them. He runs the Princeton offense at the elbow for them. He cannot shoot. Does he have an A three-pointer here? The dude is the worst three-point shooter I've ever seen this side of Giannis. Now 37%, it's on like 1 three-pointer a game. They sag off of him from the free throw line. That's how bad his shooting has gotten. And it's really unfortunate because there was this time when he was a terrible, the Twin Tower duo with Miles Turner, and it just didn't work. I won't talk about the Tyrese Halliburton trade because who knows what the hell's going on with Tyrese Halliburton. All I will say is we are coming in. We are now the new general manager of the Mike Brown-less Sacramento Kings. And you know what? Let's get the scum out of here. Let's get rid of De'Aaron Fox. Let's get rid of DeMar DeRozan, and we are going to be starting over. And we do have to give up a first-round pick, but this trade looks spicy to me. We're going to the Portland Trailblazers. We're taking the number 3 overall pick. Bust Scoot Henderson off their hands. We're taking the number 1 overall pick. A failure to try hard every night. DeAndre Ayton off of your hands. And we're saying we'll send you a first-round pick as well. You're rebuilding. You want to get behind and get past the fact that you drafted Scoot Henderson number 3 overall. And this is going to be our team. Scoot's coming off at the 9th man. Is he listed as a shooting guard? What are we doing here? Oh, they just really like Jordan McLaughlin here. That's interesting. This is going to be the new look Sacramento Kings. They've gotten rid of the stones that are dragging them down in De'Aaron Fox and Mike Brown. Now it's Scoot Henderson leading the way. Malik Monk, Keon Ellis, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis coming off the benches. Kayvon Huerter, DeAndre Ayton. I know he would play better with like 30 minutes under his belt as a 6-man. I just don't want to do that. We'll probably trade him away anyway as well. Jordan McLaughlin, Colby Jones, Trey Lyles, and Jay Crowder is not getting any minutes. Unfortunately, we're 13 and 18. Unfortunately, we're the Sacramento Kings. But I think we can get a top 15 pick this year, trade up to get somebody who's actually relevant, and be good in 3 to 5 years. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Yves Missi is your Rookie of the Year with a 6 and 8 stat line. Russell Westbrook, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Amen Thompson is the Most Improved. Nikola Jokic, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is Jason Kidd, and Executive of the Year is Not Us. Are you kidding me? I didn't even change the name. I didn't think we'd win in year 1. Okay. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Domantas Sabonis is on the All-NBA second team. I don't know why we're getting accolades. We did absolutely nothing good this season. Let me just tell you, we finished in the NBA, or not in the NBA, in the Western Conference, 11th. There's no place worse than 11th in your conference, 12th. Sorry, excuse me, allow me to reintroduce myself. We are not bad enough to get the number 1, number 2, number 3 overall pick. We're not good enough to earn those playoff dollars. We are in basketball Siberia right now, and that is no stranger to anybody who's rooted for the Sacramento Kings, but I digress. Leading the league in scoring is Andre Jackson Jr. It's actually Shea Schmildish-Malishmander. Rebounds is Nikola Jokic, and assist is Trae Young. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama, and finger percentage is Daniel Gafford. Free throws is Darius Garland. 3-pointers is Garrison Matthews. There was a De'Aaron Fox for Darius Garland straight up trade. Didn't make sense to do that, but it was certainly an interesting idea. Domantas Sabonis led the way for us. Scoot was all right. Scoot develops ridiculously well, so that's kind of what I'm banking on. Domantas Sabonis just kind of carried the team. It's really his team, and everybody else is just enjoying. Keon Ellis had a good plus-minus. I like that. Keegan Murray, he's about 50-50 if he's trash or good in simulation, and the rest of the team kind of sucks. It's a combination of the 2K developers giving the Kings bad ratings and the fact that the Kings are just bad already. That's really the long and the short of it. Anyway, Scoring wise, we're actually not bad still. 15th, middle of the pack. Defensively, we're actually decent. Okay, 24th, giving us a 1.9 point differential. That puts us 9th in the NBA. Field goal percentages, we're 6th. 3-point percentages, oh boy, 22nd. For a team that's run and gun, 7 seconds or left, pace and space, we cannot shoot. That's a combination of factors that are out of our control. That's why we are rebuilding the Kings. That's why we're going to rebrand them as the Sacramento Gods. Luka Doncic wins West Conference Finals MVP. Karl Towns wins East Conference Finals MVP. And Luka is God. Just the greatest thing that's ever happened to basketball is Luka Doncic. LeBron James is retiring, going to the Hall of Fame. So is Russ, going to get their jerseys retired. So is Mr. Toronto League meetings. Are any of these fun? No. Well, that's a little disappointing. We have the Sacramento, the number 9 overall pick. Let's see, guys who have jumped up. The Pelicans jumped up from 8, I think. The Hawks jumped up from 10. Let's see where we land. Yep, 9th. And we don't have our pick next year because it was a lottery protected pick that I believe goes to Atlanta. Why? Because of Kayvon Huerter. Doug Christie, look, I love your game. I love the defensive tenacity you brought. You gotta go. I would like to hire a real head coach, but I think that all the head coaches are not allowed to be hired by us. Nate McMillan could be interesting. Mike Brown looks pretty good. Who is this? Joshua Willis. They actually look good. And we'll see if either of them want to join. Blocked and tentative. Great. That means we have to hire Mike Stauffer. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying that I have to hire the literally best coach in the NBA because either we get rejected or blocked. Like, come on, let me have some fun. I know we're Sacramento, we're a small market team. Let me have some fun. The whole point of playing your video game is to have fun and enjoy and make fun, crazy experimental trades and signings. Fastest man of classes, AJ Story and Mikey Williams. Most agile is Kanan Carla and Evan Terry. Highest vertical is Kanan Catchings and VJ Edgecombe. Highest bench press is Dion Booker and Florian Budinga. Best shot three-pointer, Kanan Carlisle, Jalil Bethea, Jean-Nel Davis. Y'all know who the draft is. Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper. We got to trade up. What do we got to trade to trade up? DeAndre Ayton makes a lot of sense. Number 9. Trade up to 4 and get Miles Bridges. That's interesting. Bring in Laurie. Okay, didn't think that was going to go through, but we have the number 3 overall pick and a second-round pick to boot. So number 1 overall to the Miami Heat. Brutal. Traded Jimmy Butler away. How are they going to replace him? They take Ace Bailey. Not bad at all. Number 2 to the Utah Jazz goes Cooper Flagg. And that's tough. I kind of wanted Cooper Flagg. Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe are perfectly viable options. It's just, is there any chance of me trading for Cooper Flagg? They want to give me Drew Eubanks and take a future first-round pick. I'm fine with doing that. We have moved up, absorbing Drew Eubanks' horrific contract, losing another first-round pick, and Dylan Harper is the latest Utah Jazzonian. Number 4 goes VJ Edgecombe, a little high for my taste, and number 5 to the Pelicans goes Trey Johnson. That's exactly what they need, is a more ball-dominant scoring option. Anyway, it's really a one-man draft class. Maybe 2 if you think Ace Bailey, but I've played with this before. Cooper Flagg's the only guy who develops in this game. Unfortunately, we always have to trade for him. That's just the way the 2K cookie crumbles. Go watch the 2K deep dive if you want my idea on how to make a more interesting, more dynamic rebuilding system. Anyway, how is the team looking? It sucks. We went all in on this roster, and it's De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Kayvon Huerter. Like, these contracts are not good. And I think there's nobody in this free agency that we really want to go after. Linder in for a year, Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Giddey wants $41 million. Next year is the Luka Doncic free agent pool. I'm thinking we just kind of save our money and wait. Like a Jimmy Butler 1-year option is certainly interesting. We have to shed some salary. Like Kayvon Huerter, you gotta go. That is just a ridiculous amount of money to be earning. 2 first-round picks from the Spurs makes more than enough sense for me. Drew Eubanks, you're possibly the worst player I've ever seen in my life. First-round pick from the Pistons will work. Devin Carter, I have no idea what you're earning $5 million. Give me 2 firsts? Yeah, I'll take 2 firsts. Now let's say we want Jimmy for 1 season. Is that doable? 1 year, 50. We have $42 million. Malik Monk, man, $18 million. I know that the Kings are blessed to have re-signed him. Just earning so much money. And Bub Carrington is right here, 19 years old, going to develop well. Rob Dillingham develops like a monster. Bring back Dante DiVincenzo. We had him for 1 season. I think I'm going to go Bub Carrington in a first. He's on his rookie deal. I know he's not exactly the same thing that Malik Monk is, but we got to shed some salary. We are moving in a different direction. We are rebuilding. We are going 1 year, full max offer that we can give out to Jimmy Buckets. And I bet you that we're going to have to continue making trades as well if we want Luka Doncic next year. Like, one of these 3 is going to have to go for us to really get up to that $60 million a year range, or Domantas Sabonis is earning way too much money to not elevate a team. Alexander Sarr. It'll be fun. We could just become the Washington Kings. Alperen Şengün is earning less money. Like, why are you earning so much money, Domas? All right, we're going to roll. We'll see how this works out. Jay Crowder, Alex Len, Trey Lyles, Dougie McBuckets, Oscar Robertson. All of you can walk, as we're going to be bringing in Jimmy Buckets, hopefully. Jimmy Butler, welcome to Sacktown for 1 season. We're going to watch him regress into the dirt, but while we're here, we're going to have a good time. Scoot Henderson, Jordan McLaughlin is fine. Keon Ellis, Bub Carrington, Colby Jones is fine. Jimmy Buckets, Cooper Flagg, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, we need a backup center, and let me move Cooper Flagg up to the 4. You know what? It just makes sense. Come on back, Marvin Bagley. I know you hated your time here. I know you turned into a... I'm not going to say a good basketball player, maybe slightly above mediocre basketball player in your career throughout the various stretches that you've gone. Welcome back to Sacramento. Kyrie Irving back to the Mavs. Jimmy to us. Chris Middleton back on the Bucks. Miles Turner to the Nets. Caris LeVert back on the Cavs. Lonzo Ball back to the Bulls. Scottie Pippen to the Clippers. Nikhil Alexander Walker back on the Wolves. Nick Richards, Pistons, and Amir Coffey, Clippers. Interesting set of events here. We may have to get rid of Domantas Sabonis. He's already past the age of regression, 89 overall. He's only getting worse. He puts a cap on your team realistically, and we're rebuilding while trying to get Luka Doncic. So we'll see. But this is going to be the team for this upcoming season. 9-man rotation going to look like this. Scoot Henderson, Keon Ellis, Jimmy Buckets, Cooper Flagg, Domantas Sabonis, Keegan Murray, Bub Carrington, Marvin Bagley, and Colby Jones. Preseason power rankings, and I don't expect us to be very good this season. I expect us to be mediocre and then sign Luka and then take off. 23rd for NBA.com. Eric Boner has us 25th. That kind of sounds about right. Is there a system proficiency that kind of matches this team? 3.5 stars. Yeah. And at the All-Star break is Team Giannis and Team Nikola Jokic. 14 Jokic is Anthony Davis, Shea Smiljish, Malice Manor, Victor Wembanyama, and K. On the other side is Luka Doncic, Karl Towns, Trae Young, and Jason Tatum. For the reserves is Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Ant-Man Edwards, Paolo Banchero, Jalen Brunson, Chet Holmgren, and Tyrese Maxey. On the other side is Stephen Curry, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Domantas Sabonis, our boy Tyrese Halliburton, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Williams. Not to be confused with Jalen Williams. We're 27 and 22. We're 10th of the power rankings, 5th in the conference. I genuinely don't think there's any changes that I want to make. I mean, Jimmy's gone after this season. Keegan Murray's going to get maxed out by us. Unfortunate. So is Keon Ellis. So is Jordan McLaughlin. I mean, guys that we're going to lose. I think Keon Ellis, I'm unable to re-sign him because he's a 2nd round pick. If I can trade him for value now, that'd be great. You know, like, give me the same thing in Tumani Kamara. That's really all I'm looking for. D'Angelo Russell. He really signed for $2 million. Jonathan Mogbo. Jalen Wells. They want to give me Jalen Wells. I can bring back Davion Mitchell. Should I just start saying names with a question mark at the end? Tristan De Silva. G Santos. Yeah, give me Jalen Wells. Now, remember, I'm only doing this because 2K is forcing my hand. Okay? Just throwing it out there. I didn't want to do this. 2K made me because of the way contracts are. I can't negotiate a deal with Keon Ellis. They want a first for Cam Spencer. I'd rather give you seconds. There we go. A bunch of 2nd round picks, and we do a straight up swap. Bonzi Wells, what's his name? Jalen Wells for Keon Ellis. 82 overall is actually very impressive, by the way. If I may add that. Just bump Bub Carrington to the starting 2 guard. I don't really care. that is going to be the only trade we're making here at the midseason. We're just going to be simming on to the Luka Doncic sweepstakes. We are hoping to swing big, swing for the fences. Are we going to be able to? I doubt it, because the Sacramento Kings are a small market city, a small town destination. They may be the capital of California, but they are not the capital of the world, and we are losing because Keon Ellis is gone. It was the Keon Ellis effect that we were good to. Holy crap, look at this month of red. What happened? Luka Doncic wins MVP second season in a row, but our boy Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year, 17-8, 3-1 and 1, 48-72, 24 splits, disgusting. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year, just a lesser version of Cooper Flag. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Jarris Walker, Most Improved. Cam Thomas, Clutch. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. Luka Doncic is Executive of the Year. Domantas Sabonis is on nothing. We just got worse all around, but we did have Rookie of the Year, so I'll take that. Cooper Flag. Wave your flag, son. And we are the 9 seed. Just beautiful. We're going to get one playing game. We're going to lose immediately. It's better than being the 11 seed, but not by much. Let me just say that. League leader in scoring this season went to Luka Doncic. Rebounds is Walker. Blocker Kessler. And assist is Tyrese Halliburton. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Walker Kessler. Field percentages is Derek Lively. Free throws is DG. The 3-point king is AJ Green. Have y'all seen his shot? He shoots it like from behind his head. It's crazy. Wow, Scoot stepped up. I told you, Scoot takes it to the next level year 2. Sabonis, not great. Cooper Flag, great. Jimmy was fine. Keegan Murray, the bench was actually pretty good for us. We upgrade from Colby Jones, and this is a championship team. We bring in Luka, upgrade from Colby Jones. We're set. We are the most 500 team in the world. And I mean, that makes sense. We finished the season 41-41. We're getting there. We're improving. No rebuild is done in one season unless you're the San Antonio Spurs. Offensively, we're the 22nd team in the NBA. Defensively, we are the 13th team in the NBA, giving us a negative 0.4 point differential, 15th in the NBA. Right about 500, huh? Field goal percentages were good. 7th. 3-point percentages were bad. Is that worst? That's like 5th worst. It's gonna be a long rebuild. We're eliminated, and we don't even have our pick because it was lottery protected. Luka Doncic wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Tyrese Halliburton wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And of course, Luka Doncic wins everything because his name is Luka Doncic. Okay, play retirements. Luka Doncic. Staff retirements. Pops does retire. Hall of Fame inductees is Clifford Paul and James Harden going to get their jerseys retired as well. League meetings, are any of these fun? Abolish the salary cap. I'm in. Rejects. Draft lottery is going to the Atlanta Hawks there at you motherfucker. It jumped up to 3. Are you kidding me? We had a 0.001% chance of jumping into the top 3, and when we don't have our pick, God damn it. Whatever, you know what? Our luck is turning around. I promise you. On the draft combine, the fast man of the class is Jeb Tyndale. The only thing I know about Jeb is he wants you to clap. Please.
Please clap.
Derek Garnett, Dean Martin. Most agile is Jeb Tyndale and Rodney Augustine. Highest vertical is Thomas Frazier and Dean Martin, not the singer. Highest bench press is Sylvester Potter and Clyde Leonard, and best shot 3-pointer Donnie Duncan and Keldon Bosch. These names are absolutely wild. I just want to point out 2K's great. So the number 1 overall pick, Robin Anderson, has C+ potential, but Hall of Fame Tony Parker comparisons. The number 2 overall pick, Owen Nash, has A- potential, but only Tony Parker player comparisons. Just great things that 2K does. I cannot believe it. I don't know. Owen Nash looks okay. If he falls to like pick 5, we'll try to take him. Number 1 overall, the San Antonio Spurs. Are you kidding me? Man, we could really use the number 3 overall pick, couldn't we? They're trading away for Steph Curry. They're going or win now. The Golden State Warriors are rebuilding, and they take Robin Anderson, the Tony Parker Hall of Fame potential point guard out of Oregon State. Number 2, the Lakers goes the guy we wanted to take, and that's pretty much how this draft went. We didn't have the number 3 overall pick. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, and this guy has 3 names. Team player option. Scoot is coming back. Colby, I think for value alone, we got to bring him back, but we might be trading him. Keegan Murray is going to get maxed out. Now, how do we get Luka Doncic on our team? Well, it's $54 million. 5 years, $308 million. I don't know if we have that money. We dump Marvin Bagley. Step one, dump Marvin Bagley. And while we're here, send him to the Mavericks. Get them in salary cap hell. That did nothing for us. We no trade, player option, Luka Doncic, and we just damn well pray. We hope he comes to us. We say, we messed up when we drafted. I'm sorry. The new regime is here. And then we try to 1 year Paulo Banchero. Just cause. And then we fall back on Trae Young, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Luka's coming in! Luka freaking Doncic. Welcome to the team. Who has to go? Keegan Murray's got a $22 million mid-level whatever. All right, how do we navigate this? I gotta free up some money. It does not tell me how I can make this work with Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray might just be a cap casualty. It's unfortunate. He's like the only Sacramento King left. It would have to be Sabonis. So unfortunately, Keegan Murray, goodbye. Luka Doncic, welcome to Sacramento. I know we messed up taking Marvin Bagley. I just traded him away for no reason so that you would come here. Luka Doncic is the newest member of the Sacramento Kings. That's beautiful, man. Now, what do we do with, is there any way I could send an offer to Keegan Murray? Be like, I'm sorry, we had to do it, but I'll give you some money. I'll give you $13 million. He doesn't want that. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to move Scoot to the 2. I know it doesn't make sense. We're going to do the Kyrie Irving thing with Scoot, where even though he is a point guard, he's going to play shooting guard. I'm going to move Bub Carrington to backup point guard. That's kind of his role anyway. Got Colby Jones here for moral support. Jalen Wells, Cooper Flagg, Domantas Sabonis. Let's get another backup center. We have $13 million, so we get somebody who's actually good. Naz Reid, would you join? $14 million, 2 years? I don't think he will. Rocco Zikarsky, a random rookie that wasn't able to sign anywhere, is joining us. We still have $14 million. I don't know how these mid-level exceptions work anymore. I don't care. Who else can we sign? Rui is an interesting pickup. Dalen Terry. There's no way Keon Ellis wants to come back, is there? Peyton Swatson, do you want to join? I don't know why he's always available, but Peyton Swatson, 4-year, 52. Welcome to the team, and that's all the money that we have. So the new look team is Luka Doncic, Bub Carrington, Scoot Henderson, Colby Jones, Jalen Wells, Cooper Flagg, Peyton Swatson, Rocco Zikarsky, and Domantas Sabonis. What a team. We're ready to win now. We just signed the MVP and the 2-time NBA Finals MVP as well. Paulo Banchero's going on a 1-year deal. I like how we kind of screwed up the Magic contract. Kevin Durant back to the Suns. Chet Holmgren back to the Thunder. Trae Young back to the Hawks. Jalen Williams, another 1-year deal with the Thunder. De'Aaron Fox back on the Blazers. Jaren Jackson Jr. to the Lakers. Interesting. Dame Dollar back on the Bucks. Jimmy Buckets to the Clippers. How are we looking after 1 year of Cooper Flagg player progression? Cooper's up 7, Scoot's up 5. Tomas is still regressing, and so is Luka Doncic. This is kind of our window. We flipped the script. We got some good picks. We had to trade away Keegan Murray for Luka Doncic. We had to trade away Keon Ellis for Bonzi Wells. What's his damn name? Jalen Wells. But you know what? I think this team is ready to start winning championships. We have the best head coach in the NBA. We have the best player in the NBA. Now it's time to win the #1 overall championship in the NBA. This doesn't work. Preseason power rankings, we are 7th for NBA.com, 7th for Eric Boner. 9-man rotation going to be Luka, Scoot, Jalen, Cooper, and Domas. At the bench is, I don't know why I said it that way, Carlton Carrington, Rocky Zikarsky. I think it's Rocco. Thank you, though. Peyton Swatson and Colby Jones. KCP, O'Shea Brissett, John Concar, Gary Payton, Connelly Gillespie are all here for moral support. Schmander wins MVP. Robin Anderson, Rookie of the Year. Kyle Filipowski, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Igor Temin, Most Improved. Ant-Man Edwards, Collectible of the Year, Mark Dagnall, Coach of the Year, some guy, Executive of the Year, but we have Luka Doncic. And Cooper Flag. I guess Domas is just gone. He's irrelevant. Cooper Flag on the all-defensive first team is interesting. Luka, there are no rookies. Just kidding. We are the 5 seed. Not the most impressive record with Luka Doncic ever. 46-36. We're basically 5 games better than 500, which is a little frustrating. But league leader in scoring is Ant-Man Edwards. Rebounds is Nikola Jokic. And assist is Tyrese Halliburton. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama. Field goal percentages is Derek Lively. Free throws is DG. 3-pointers is DV. What happened? Cooper, Flag, Luka Doncic, Scoot Henderson, great. Domas is fine. Jalen Wells, kind of trash. And that's okay. I think we have a good bench. So we upgrade from Colby Jones. I mean, what is our plus minuses? Who was negative? Colby Jones, Bub Carrington, and Rocky Zakarski were all horrific? I did not expect that. Interesting. I guess they're like 21, 21, and 24. I don't know what to do with that. That's kind of like weird stats, right? Team stats. Offensively, we were a mediocre basketball team despite having Luka Doncic 15th again. What happened? We got Luka. We're the exact same. Is this the curse of the Sacramento Kings? Doesn't matter how good your players are, you're still going to be mediocre. We're still horrific 3-point shooters. Is it Sabonis? It's got to be fucking Sabonis. 31% from the 3-point line. Our shooting doesn't exist. Scoots up to 36. Jalen Wells is down 34%. It's Cooper Flag, who's horrific. Domantas Sabonis, who's horrific. Bub Carrington, who's horrific. Rocky Zakarski, who's horrific. Peyton Swatson, who's horrific. Colby Jones, who's horrific. So we have like 3 good 3-point shooters. That's the problem. All right, we know what to do in the offseason. Get more shooters. Like Steph Curry would make a lot of sense. This team is going to erase us. I'm just going to simulate the round. We stand no shot. But we made the playoffs. We ended the 4-year drought. Welcome back to the playoffs. Shea Schmildish-Malishmander wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Evan Mobley wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Cavs coming back from a 3-1 deficit again. Jared Allen, NBA Finals MVP. Who'd have expected it? We have one priority this offseason. Is Paul George a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. Draymond Green getting his jersey retired. League meetings, are any of these fun? We'll approve this one when we hop in. Other than that, no. Draft lottery, we might have a good first round pick here. And we have the number 5 pick because we're the Kings. We're cursed. I cannot get better than Mike Stouffer as a head coach, so no point in changing there. For the draft, the fastest man of the class is Jeb Tiggs. Again, Jeb is not that fast. And Courtney Burke. Most agile is Darrell Ware, and Kyle Cheeks. We got to take him. Cheeks. Highest vertical is Theodore Drew and Jaden Parker. Highest bench press is Calvert Wright and Spencer Caldwell and John Webb III. Best draw 3-pointer, Jaden Parker, Stevie Wade, and Linwood White III. Lots of threes, lots of cheeks. I mean, it's clear. Sabonis has got to go. Can I get an all-world center? Who is a center that would put this team over the top? I see this trade, which is really interesting. If the number 1 overall pick is good, we'll take him. I don't think he is. Number 1, Cloud Washington, 78 overall, 19 years old. James Worthy, Hall of Fame potential, B potential. Jeffrey Burton, B- potential. Oh, we'll take a flyer. Are we really giving up on Domantas Sabonis? Who could we upgrade at the center position? I need a Victor Wembanyama. Okay, I don't know if that made us better, but Alperen Şengün is effectively replacing Domantas Sabonis, who's only getting older, who's only regressing. Rocco Zakarski is going to develop. The center position is fine. Peyton Watson, what did you shoot last year? 31%. But you have a good 3-point rating. Why am I complaining? He's got an 81-3. He can't be the problem. Jalen Wells. I mean, he's got an 85, 88-3. Scoot Henderson has an 83-3. Colby Jones. All right, Colby's got to go. Okay, there we go. I traded for some creative character, but he has an A+ 3-point rating. Alex Caravan. 93-point shot. So how does the team look now? We have Luka Doncic, Bub Carrington. We have Scoot Henderson. We have Jalen Wells and this guy. We have Cooper Flag, Peyton Swatson. We have Alperen Şengün, welcome to the team. And Rocco Zikarsky. We're not going to be taking anybody in this year's draft class. It's okay. I thought about it. I don't think it fits the timeline. Rookie signings, no buddy, team player options. Jalen Wells is mad at me. I'm outraged with how things are here. Financial security is important. I'm on my rookie deal and I'm not getting paid enough money. And I can't sign anybody anymore. Like, what do you want me to do, 2K? I can't sign these players and give them money, so they're just going to be mad at me for not earning money? Is this what we're doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, give me Chris Murray. Give me Keegan Murray's twin. We had to let Chris Murray. All right, never mind. As for free agency, we signed nobody. Nikola Jokic back on the Nuggets. Victor Wembanyama back on the Spurs. Jalen Williams Thunder. Karl Towns Knicks. Brandon Miller Hornets. RJ Barrett Raptors. Ben Mather Pacers. Trey Mann Nets. Dylan Brooks Bucks. Brandon Pajumski back on the Warriors. We did not make any changes since trading away Domas. For being a Domas. Player progressions are good? Question mark. I mean, Rocco Zikarsky going up 7 overall, so that's why I didn't trade him away. His 3-point shots up to a 3+. The shooting's gotta improve, right? Scoots up to an A-. That's why I specifically didn't trade for Amen Thompson. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys out of the main 9 who are A's. It's gotta be our year. I don't know what else I can do to make this team better. Like, I know it's 2K. I know the Kings are cursed. We lost every single lottery. We won the lottery that we didn't have the rights to our pick in. Like, that's the Sacramento Kings way. Luka Doncic, Scoot Henderson, Jalen Wells, Cooper Flag, Alperen Şengün, Rocco Zikarsky, Bub Carrington, Peyton Swatson, and this guy who's got a 93-point shot. If we can't win with this team, I'm gonna call us the Sacramento Kings. Luka Doncic wins another MVP. Vladimir Gurovic, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year is Jarris Walker. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Liam McNeely, Most Improved. I guess. Ant-Man Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Dagnall, Coach of the Year. Some guy, Executive of the Year. Luka Doncic on the All-NBA First Team. And that's pretty much it. I have no other news to report. Okay, that's fine. We were mediocre. We're the 2nd team in the West, which is fine. We have to deal with the Thunder, who are the new gods of 2K. The Bulls, who are the sim gods of 2K. The Raptors, who are the formerly sim gods of 2K. And the Mavericks, who are good? I don't know about that. And then there's us. We have more 90s than everybody, and we're the 5th seed. Something's wrong with this team. League leader in scoring goes to Ja Moore, Ant, sharpshooter. Jalen Duren, most rebounds. Assist is Luka Doncic. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama. Figure percentages is Derek Lively. Free throws goes to GG. 3-pointers goes to DV. And how did we look in the plus minuses department? That's really what I'm concerned with. Not great. This guy was not good, even though he's an 80 overall sharpshooter. Bub Carrington has been really unimpressive. Peyton Swatson, Rocco Zikarsky was better. It felt like our stars didn't star. You know what I mean? Like, Cooper Flag was fine. Scoot was fine. Alperen Şengün was fine. They just weren't exceptional. So I don't even know if this is going to be our year. Team stats, offensively, we were the 5th best team in the NBA. Defensively, we were the 5th best team in the NBA, giving us a 7.5 point differential, 5th best in the NBA. Field goal percentages, we're the 7th best team in the NBA. Field goal percentages, why are we still down at 36%? Luka can shoot the 3, Scoot can shoot the 3, Jalen Wells can shoot the 3, Cooper Flag cannot, and neither can Alperen Şengün, but their priorities are not to shoot the 3. Bub shot 42. Peyton Swatson shot 32. This guy shot 30. Really? You're 91 overall, 3-point shot, shoots 32%. Anyway, taking on Nikola Jokic. I believe we're going to win this. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. We just lost. What happened? Luka is outplaying Alperen Şengün. That's fair. Let's drop to an 8. Show me how this is going to work. This guy's gone. I lose nothing. I don't lose a wink of sleep. We were losing. We're down 2-0. 2-1. Come on, Sacramento. You're the number 2 seed in the Western conference, which is really the NBA. They have no advice. No possible scenario are we going to be better than we are now. Losing in the first quarter, losing in the second quarter, going to halftime with a big deficit, losing in the third quarter, back and forth game here in the fourth quarter, big game 5 here. You get a, do I really want to clutch it out? 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining. Timeouts. I'm scared. I don't know if we have timeouts. I've forgotten all the controls. Let's just run the screen and roll. We have Alperen Şengün. We have Luka Doncic. We're gonna score right here. We're gonna kick to Cooper Flag. This is Rocco Zikarsky. Why is my backup center in the game? Spin on him, yam on him. I'm fouling. I'm fouling. Foul. Put the freaking starters in, man. In what scenario of the fourth quarter of a playoff game do you go, let me get my backup center and my starting center on the court at the same time, neither of which can shoot? I'm not the Minnesota Timberwolves, all right? Let's go! Cooper Flag bails us out. This is why you turned shot timing off. I just realized I don't want to be on ball. Luka, play some lockdown defense here. Steal the ball? That was really pathetic. What's not pathetic, though, is winning. Scoot Henderson, are you missing? You're missing. That would have been the dagger. That would have put us up by a lot. I'm here, don't worry. Doesn't matter. I've realized the of my ways. We're gonna have Cooper Flag be our lob threat. We're gonna go right here, and I'm just gonna take it, and I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. This is so bad. This is so bad. Pass it. Cooper Flag throws it down. Here we go. ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Julian Strother. Dribbling, stepping back out of the post. Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray out of the post. Fade away. Luka Doncic grabs the rebound. Wins the game as your Sacramento Kings take a commanding 3-2 series lead. 124-119. We're up 3-2. Cooper Flag was great. Scoot Henderson was great. Why is Rocco Zikarsky great? As for them, I mean, they play better than the stats show as we 4-2 now to take on Luka Doncic's old team. Kyrie Irving, Michael Porter Jr., Jabari Smith, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Bobby Portis. Do you have enough centers? We're going to win this easily. I say that we're losing already. I think Scoot Henderson sucks at defense. That might be what's going on here. He came into the NBA as a slightly above average defender, and yet in 2K, I think they just believe he's trash. And then Luka Doncic just isn't an MVP in Sacramento. We're losing this game. We're going to game 7, and we're going to lose game 7, and we're going to be eliminated for the 17th year in a row. Oh, just make it close. Give me a lead. I've proven I can clutch and close out games. Give me a lead. Give me a lead. 113, 111. How are the timeouts looking? We have no timeouts, and we don't have the ball. That feels unfair. Rusty Crab is unfair. Bub Carrington is in the game. You know what? I'll do what we did last time. Cooper Flag is an alley-oop threat. Just watch and wait. Cooper Flag throws it down with the reverse over Michael Porter. Didn't play any defense, Junior. And you know what, to be fair, they've got Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively in the game. How is that not a block? So you know what? One bad lineup begat another bad lineup. Bet you didn't think you'd hear the word begat today. Markelle Fultz is in the game. We're going to drain the clock like I drained my... You know what? Let's not say that. And let's go ahead and get another alley-oop threat. Let's get a dunk. Let's get a miss. We're going to miss. And then we're going to pass it out to the open three-point shooter. It's fine. Oh, we get a block. Cooper Flag, the big fella. Mismatch. Clear out. 7'3". What will you do to me? Bruh, if Luka Doncic could make one clutch shot in his life, I'd be forever grateful. Markelle Fultz for 3. I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I say. I know it looks like we got lucky there because they missed the three. I don't look at it that way. Luck is the manifestation where hard work meets success. We're gonna win a championship because we've worked hard and we're successful. That's, you know what? I'm there. Derek Lively for three. How did I know that was going in? How did I effing know? Damn it. Oh. And then Luka misses. This is where we lose. We're so cooked. 0 for 2. It don't matter who. 3, 2, 1. Kyrie's gonna win. Oh. All skill. We eliminate the Dallas Mavericks on a game-losing miss from Kyrie Irving, Luka's old teammate. That was all skill. That was RNG manipulation. I meant to go 0 for 2 so they would go 0 for 1. If you didn't think I could see 17 steps ahead, you're blind. Take the glasses off or put them on. Malachi Branham is an 86 overall. I don't know what to do with this information. We're gonna lose because Malachi Branham is an 86 overall. We're getting absolutely fucking demolished. How do I make a team better than what we have? We have Luka 96 to 98 Shea. We have 91 Scoot to a Malachi Branham 86. We have 85 Jalen Wells to an 83 Lou Dort. We have 92 Cooper Flag to a 93 Jalen Williams, and we have a 91 Alvarez Şengün to a 96 Chet Holmgren. Our bench is competitive, and we were just completely throttled. And then the Bulls go on to win a championship with their highest overall player being a 7. Jalen Duren is averaging Dwight Howard numbers. Okay. We go another year. We go till we lose or win, whatever the words are. Hall of Fame inductees is Kevin Durant and Damian Lillard. Both gonna get their jerseys retired. Both going into the Hall of Fame. I don't want a 45-second shot clock. I am trading away Scoot Henderson or probably Amen Thompson if we're being honest. I see Kings with the 10th pick. Does nothing for me. I see Mike Stauffer is still our head coach. That does nothing for me. You want to give me Amen Thompson and the number 3 overall pick? Don't mind if I do. And I have Chet Holmgren. I think he's like a 99 overall. Is there any scenario where I can have Chet Holmgren? I don't know who else I can trade for. Victor Wembanyama, no shot. I guess we try to upgrade from Jalen Wells. Like bring in a Jaylen Brown caliber player. I can't afford Jalen Wells because he's not on a contract. So how about I send away you two and the number 3 overall pick? How about I send away you and the number 3 overall pick? Jalen Johnson, probably going to be the move that we make. Jalen Suggs and Jalen Johnson. There we go. I don't want to take anybody with the number 29 overall pick. All right. What else can I do to make this team better? At this point, I'm just spitting at the wall. That's not the expression. I'm doing everything that I can. I'm bringing in creative players with 90 overall 3-point ratings. I'm signing players. I'm wheeling and dealing. And it's just not working. I don't know who this guy is, but he's our backup point guard. And then who needs a contract? Jalen Wells, he's going to be mad at us. He wants $40 million to be a backup. Oh, it hurts. Okay, this is going to be our year. Does the Alex Caribbean guy re-sign with us or the qualifying offer or whatever? No, he's just gone. Okay. New look team is going to be Luka Doncic, this guy. We have Amen Thompson, Cooper Flag, Jalen Wells, Peyton Swatson, Jalen Johnson, Alvarez Şengün, Rocco Zikarsky. We have basically an all 90s starting lineup. We have an all 80s bench. We have the best player in the NBA. We are the cursed Sacramento Kings, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be able to win one championship. First time since like 1950 nothing. Oh my gosh. 9-man rotation gonna look like this. Luka Doncic, Amen Thompson, Cooper Flag, Jalen Johnson, Alvarez Şengün, coming off the benches, Jalen Wells, Rocky Zikarsky, Peyton Swatson, and this guy that we traded for. Preseason power rankings. If we're not number 1, we're number 2. Number 3. That's very fair. I still think it's crap, but fair. Who's Bert Queef? Luka Doncic wins another MVP. Peyton Sanford, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is Josh. G'day, mate. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Canan Catchings, Most Improved. Cade Cunningham, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is Mike Stauffer, as we win Executive of the Year of the tied best record in the history of the basketball game, sport era, world, 73-9. Cooper Flag, Luka Doncic, All-NBA First Team. Igor Demon has taken over the league, by the way. Kind of shocked about that. Cooper Flag, all defensive, second team. Naturally, we have nobody on the rookie team, and you know what? We don't need to look at the stats. We just need to win a chip. Let's look at the overalls. We have an all 90s plus lineup, an all 85, 83 plus bench. We just got to start winning. John Collins is an 86 overall. That's how you know 2K is broken. Anyway, game on, we win versus Scoot Henderson's old team, or Scoot Henderson's, whatever, Amen Thompson's old team, which Scoot Henderson is now on. 4-1 gentleman sweep, and now to take on the Dallas non-Luka Doncic's. They have Malik Monk, our old friend. And we win. Why do we always lose? Like, what is wrong with my team? I know we're the Kings. I know we're cursed. What is wrong with us? Game 2, we win. Game 3, we're still losing. Don't tell me we 3-1. All right, 2-2. Hopping in to Simcast, making sure that we're on our home court with Luka Doncic, blowing out the Dallas non-Luka Doncic's. And look at the scoreboard. That is a beautiful sight to see. 3 out of 4 quarters, we win easily. And now we're 4-2, taking on Victor Wembanyama. The remains of Steph Curry, Stephon Castle, Liam McNeely is apparently an 88 overall. Steph Curry's not even here. You know what? We're just going to win. Oh, I wanted to manifest. Good game. We just lost. It's a good game. We just lost. 2-1. 2-2. Another big game 5 here. How many game 5s do we have? We went 73-9. We're losing more games in the playoffs than we are in the freaking NBA whole regular season. Losing in the third quarter, going to the fourth quarter, low scoring affair. Just make it close, man. Just please, for the love of dear God, it's not close. Not even. We never had a shot. I feel like Eminem, just give me one shot, one opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted. Just let me capture it. We're taking on the Pistons in the finals. We're going to win that. I don't have a roster that can beat Victor Wembanyama. Oh my God. Look at bro. I don't know what happened. My Xbox crashed. That means we're going to have to hop into Simcast again and hopefully win this game and force a game 7 back in Sacramento. What are the odds of that? Oh no. Back and forth game here in the third quarter. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Tie game. Give us a lead. Give us anything. 2-point game. 1-point game. We're going to have to clutch this one out. Are we down 3-2? Yeah. So even if we win this game, we still have to play one more game. Bro, this is nuts. Are the Kings this cursed? Obviously, we stay away from Victor Wembanyama. Jalen Johnson is playing the 4, and Luka Doncic is laying it up too easy, giving us a 3-point lead. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining of sweaty, try-hard 2K gameplay to go. Offensive 3 seconds. Victor Wembanyama goes brain dead. He may be a 99 overall, but he's playing like a 55 overall in the playoffs. And we're going right around. Don't get... Are you... Are you absolutely effing my B? We're missing dunks? Oh my gosh. Alperen Şengün puts us back up 3. 1 minute, 19 seconds remaining in the period. For some reason, Cooper Flag is guarding Victor Wembanyama. Just send the double. Oh, he takes a bad shot. And I see Alperen Şengün with a mismatch. I'm going to do a little up and under here. I told you we might get try-hardy. Give it to Jalen Johnson and let him splash. Bruh. Come on. Oh, he forced the miss. Let's go. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The lead was now 5, 24 seconds remaining. We have to play the free throw game. Our best free throw shooter is not Luka. Well, you know what? I don't even care. We're going to give it to Luka. We need to play some defense. No threes. Nothing easy. 24.2 seconds remaining. The shot clock is not their friend. Liam McNeely is not their friend. I'm there. Oh, we're wasting so much time. Devin Vassell with the long 2. Jeremy Sohan can't shoot. And that's ball game. Oh, Amen Thompson's not a good shooter. But that is a 3-3 tied series. Game 7. Going back to Sacramento. Like the motherfucking beam. Yeah, no shot they come back from 111, 104. Oh my God, I'm doing like post-ups. I'm running plays. I'm targeting mismatches here. I just want to win one championship with the Sacramento Kings. Come on, 2K. Let me have this. Please. Third quarter, we have a lead. Fourth quarter, it's a back and forth game. I'm going to have to clutch this one out. 11-point game, 13-point game, 12-point game. And I think we may have done it. We may have beaten Victor Wembanyama as Cooper Flag wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Cade Cunningham wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And there is no shot we lose to this Pistons squad. They have 196 overall. They have a 70 Jonathan Isaac starting center. Come on. What are we doing here? Game 1, we win 2-0, 3-0, and we have climbed the mountaintop like my girlfriend. You know what? Let's just hop into Simcast and enjoy the trophy celebration. Close this one out too. 105.96, 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Let's get a little Luka Doncic action. Call me? Alley-oop me? Why would you throw it to Luka Doncic, who's at the three-point line, instead of the guy who's literally running to the basket with an open lane to... It's just, why is 2K still a bad game? And who knew Luka could dunk? Look at the Slovenian fly, glide majestically, like an eagle into the sea. And Alpi with the steal. That means Amen Thompson. That means Cooper Flag yams it, and that is ball game. You know how we do. No respect for the Hall of Fame. CPU. The inbound alley-oop goes in. And your Sacramento Kings are champions. Where were you when Sacramento won a championship? Luka Doncic, Alperen Şengün. Jalen Johnson was the linchpin. Amen Thompson for Scoot Henderson. Bonzi Wells, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. Cooper Flag. I'm burping as I'm cheering. Who else is on this team? Mike Stauffer replacing Doug Christie. Why can I not remember the other bench players? Was it Bub Carrington? No, we traded him away. It was a creative character. And Jeremy Grant, apparently. Rocky Zikarsky, that's it. There we go. And there you have it. Adam Silver woefully handing Sacramento a championship. There was no way he was able to rig this playoff series. Sacramento, you did it again. Why is there a woman in a disgusting shirt up here celebrating with us? Why does Rocco Zikarsky looks like he's seen some things? The NBA Finals MVP goes to Cooper Flag. That's going to do it for this one. I know the Kings feel cursed, but you know what? We made it anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.